Cool. Is it live? Yeah.
Have you looked at the bad spot? Like, you ever go to, I'm from like Europe, like, where are the shows in Europe? But you can see every city, like, they have.
And if you want to follow the page, it's Russell Stoner Comedy. They don't let me live stream on the Bad Comedy YouTube because I don't have enough subscribers on that yet. So that's why I'm doing it on mine. So once that one, once I get that one situated, we'll put it on that one.
What's that?
Pardon me for that unorderly introduction.
Should we take a seat now?
Anybody seen the list?
Sit right
So first up on deck, I guess I don't know if it's worth mentioning because I already told you guys this is Bad Comedy. Don't expect much, except for your own performance records. Maybe we'll name it Good Comedy eventually one day. Up first we have the very beautiful Sammy Rogers. You'd like to go? I know. Excuse me, Carol. I called her. No, yeah. No, Sammy, you're beautiful too, man. Not for nothing. Don't worry, I'm not virtue signaling. So yeah, Sammy Rogers, please let me get on deck.
Sammy's in the bathroom.
There you go again, man. I'm not even drunk yet. I'm doing this. Carolyn Martin, please. Don't worry, they'll know your name eventually.
Sammy. Yep, I should bring my phone.
Just in
I'm
case.
prone to forgetting every once in a while. What's up? I'm Sammy. Do you guys ever catcall people? Okay, you guys don't. Cool, because you guys think it's the worst. This one time, this guy comes up to me. He looks me dead in the eye and he goes, "I want to taste your fat pussy." I was like, oh my God, how would he know? It's interactions like these that really make me think that I need to invest in a gun. It really sucks being so powerless when I'm walking home alone at night. Like I just have to live with the fact that a man can approach me on the street and ask me to listen to his new podcast. I know the smart thing to do is to ignore catcallers because what if they're dangerous and try to attack me? But if I had a gun, yeah, that's right. How you like this fat pussy now? This is tough, a room full of guys, oh my God. Also, how cute would it be if me and the girlies had matching guns? Like they'd be pink or purple and have some shit like slay cunt bedazzled on them? It would be adorable. But for however adorable it might be, there would also be a dark side. For one, there would be a huge spike in crimes at Sephora and Lululemon. Oh, and your restaurant serves espresso but not espresso martinis? Are you sure about that? I think you want to double check. And lastly, what happens when all of our periods sync up? Could you imagine all that unstable manic PMS energy plus a gun? PMS? More like pussy mass shooting. Hate that one. Could you guys imagine a world where all serial killers are women? Think about it. Crime scenes would be so much cleaner. Like the second we're done murdering you, our domestic instincts would snap back into place, and then we would just clean and bleach the shit out of the crime scene. We would legit never get caught. Oh my God, a girl! Hey! This is so exciting for me and my jokes. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that, and we're not jizzing our DNA all over the dead bodies. Seriously, guys, that's really gross. And not to mention pretty disrespectful to the dead. Can we stick to jizzing at normal places like movie theaters, Buffalo Wild Wings, and public playgrounds? Guys, I got some bad news the other night. I just found out my friend, she's been sick for a while. and she was just hospitalized because doctors found a massive tumor growing inside of her. The good news, they removed it. The bad news, it's a baby boy. Guys, I'm telling you, life does not prepare you for what to say to your friend when she gives birth to a baby that is so ugly. Are you sure that's not a tumor? No. See, a tumor can catch you off guard, but a baby you at least have time to get rid of. A whole 9 months. But I've seen it done in 12. Guys, I don't actually hate babies, just the ugly ones. But while we're on the topic, well, no laughs for ugly babies. Come on, guys. You guys have like friends and they give birth and it looks like an alien and you're like, yeah, it's so cute. Okay. You know what I hate? Those stickers on cars. Baby on board. Congrats on the sex. No, but actually, I just want to know what goes through people's heads when they stick that sticker on the back of their car. Do you actually expect people to drive any differently now that they know there's a baby in there? Picture this. I'm running super late to work, so I'm speeding through traffic, racing yellows, and then all of a sudden, I pull up behind a car with this sticker on the back. I don't see the sticker, I'm texting and driving. But if I had seen the sticker, do you really think I'm gonna go, oh gee, baby on board, I guess I better slow down? No, absolutely not. If anything, that sticker has the opposite effect on me. See now, I'm gonna drive just a little bit faster and just a little bit closer to your rear end. I'm not trying to hit the back of your car, but if I do, I just hope your baby's not in the back seat. I'd much rather he's in the trunk for maximum impact. So yeah, if you guys ever see me driving around a car with a baby on board sticker on the back, just know that I missed my abortion window and I'm really hoping you can help a sister out. Thank you, I'm Caroline.
Wow, we had a lot there. Aliens, PMS, babies. You can do an encore later if you want. I like that so much. Also, we'll be doing a speed round at the end of this. Totally improvised if you guys want, or you can continue doing some more of your back comedy for a minute straight. Just make sure people don't laugh. I don't know. That defeats the purpose of comedy, so actually do make them laugh. Don't take that first advice. I don't know if I introduced myself right. I'm Russell Stoner. I hope that's not the most applause I'll get tonight for hosting. So up next we have, forgot who wanted to go, because there were two people that signed up first and then they wanted me to move them last, so.
I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
They don't want to, I want to get mine over with. It's not-
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not like
Unless
that.
they want to go, I'd rather get mine bleeding done.
Alright, Tommy G, you insist.
Yeah.
Tommy G or is it Tom G?
Sammy.
Oh, Sammy Rogers?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're Tom.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be
Okay.
next
That's
to you.
Sammy.
Yeah, I'll go whatever you want.
Second
Caroline.
time. Second time I messed up.
Kyle.
However you want to do it.
Hey, my excuse is that this mic is called Back Comedy, so.
Okay, good.
You good?
Alright,
good.
Sammy Rogers, give it up for Sammy Rogers, guys.
Sammy.
Thank you, Mr. Stoner.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to say. I did not plan for this. Yeah, so here's what it is. I came up here to have a water. I'm a newly recovering alcohol abuser. So drinking that sparkling water over there. I don't know what else you'd expect from a 40-year-old man with cornrows. But I just did this. So yeah, I just wanted to tell a couple stories about how weird my life is and see how it affects you. Maybe it'll hit you in the laughing bone or whatever you call it. I just wanted to remind you there is a man in my life named Pepe Costa. I don't know if you ever had a Pepe in your life. But a Pepe that's hypoglycemic that'll beat the shit out of you for just being alive is very stressful. Growing up, like right next to him, going to school. I just remember a time hiding behind a tree in the woods from a man with a wiffle ball bat and a racket, a tennis racket. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to survive this? He had a crazy thing, like if he didn't have enough blood sugar, he would just snap and just, I'll continue on with the things that could happen with a hypoglycemic with an anger issue. So I'm hiding behind this tree and I can just, I don't know, in the woods, it's kind of scary because you're just like hiding behind this house, like, okay. I think I ditched him. I think I got rid of him. I'm just breathing hard. God. Don't breathe, he might hear you. And then I look over to the left and there's this animal of a man just it traumatized me because I saw what he did to a box of berry kicks once and it was horrifying. And it's not the eating part, it was the violent ripping of the box out of his sister's hands while she's standing on a chair screaming for her life. As he's pointing that he's going to beat the dog shit out of me, which thank God he did. He caught me with one good one back in the day. But that was after playing snow football with my sister and full tackle. I think we were in 7th grade, 8th grade. And so we established a rule because when you get someone down, you have to touch them in order for them to be down in football. I don't know if you understand the rules of that, but it's like, if they fall down and you don't touch them, it's not really down. So when you're playing violent snow football, and I remember my sister ran up to him when Peppy fell down on the ground and slapped him really hard on the back. And then he went and tackled my sister, and that's when Matt Sidney jumped on him, and I jumped on him, and we're like 6th grade fighting this guy. And we think he's knocked out, but he's not, he's just laying in the snow. And then we get down to the bottom of the hill. His mother was the teacher of our homeschool. Yes, that's right, I did 2 years of homeschool in my life. It's kind of weird. And he's standing at the top of the hill just pointing at us. He's like, it's you, Matt. It's you, Sharon, and it's you, Sam. Here we go. And we run in the house as fast as we can and screaming for our lives. Oh my God, Peppy's gonna get us. And his mother knew how to handle him. She was the only person. And so we go hide in the corner as he's going, trying to kill us, and his mother puts him in a full Nelson. He's reaching for the knife drawer, and she's slamming his hand in it, and then she's just into the window. Pepe! Oh my God! So we're sitting there, and his sister's now she's standing on the chair with a box of berry kicks, trying to get some sugar in them. He's like, I don't want the kicks. Shreds them apart. At least he got in a fight with John Brown upstairs, because John Brown beat the shit out of him. So it was very interesting in 6th grade for me, or 7th grade. Anyway, I wasn't expecting too many laughs, so it's good that you don't. If it's not funny, don't force it. It's just one of those things. I promise I won't beat the shit out of you. It's interesting being in New York. I'm actually flying back to California tomorrow, my hometown, and much slower there actually. I'm in the northern part, up in the woods. I don't know anybody from California in the room? Lucky you. Quite interesting. It's kind of like Zombieland, I don't know, or Walking Dead right now. I really feel bad for what's going on with the fentanyl issues and trank. I've never heard of that. It's pretty deadly stuff, but it's just a whole town of zombies right now. I don't know if that's funny. I'm not really expecting it to be funny. It's just fucked up. You're like, what is going on? It just looks exactly like The Walking Dead. I pray that it works where we can help people like that. But it's pretty sketchy out there. I guess it's more of a PSA than a comedy sketch, huh? No, I don't know. I'm just excited to be here, get to do a couple jokes that suck. And what's it called? The Bad Comedy Night? Are you recording this, Jen? That's awesome. I totally killed it, right? If it was shitty comedy, I win. What is this? No. You're just making me lose now. It's not fair. How do I at 10 seconds? I don't care. No, free for all. You're screwed now. I can be here all night boring the shit out of you. Haha, that smile was genuine. Bummer. Bad comedy. I don't do worse comedy than this.
That's probably the, I gotta say.
Oh God. Alright, so. Okay, okay, so worst comedy night, I get to be the headliner next time. So I apologize for ruining your night any more than it could be with, anybody else that gets up here. You guys are gonna kill it. I hope you do. Hope you're the next Billy Burr. I remember I used to work at that Dangerfields Comedy Club, but it was like one of those crackhead-looking dudes that sells tickets when they're free. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know, like people in Times Square that are selling tickets. And they're like, you can see Dave Chappelle, he comes here, Chris Rock, blah, blah, blah. And Patrice O'Neal was actually one of the guys. I had no idea who he was. And he lit me up. I tried to heckle a professional comedian that's the baddest on the planet, God bless his soul. And he just destroyed me with the Barbie comments. I mean, I tried. I actually got one laugh back at it, but it was a cheesy fat joke, for a man who has diabetes, he didn't realize it. That's what got him. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit of credit where credit's due. R.I.P. Patrice O'Neal, one of the funniest man camels on the planet. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to waste your time with. Thanks for hearing me out.
Yeah, thanks for that. You did your thing. You did your thing. Pat yourself on the back. That's what we're here for.
Thanks, guys.
No, I was getting really scared he was going to go on for an extra 5 minutes. Thank God. No. Up next we have Patrick Rose. How's you, man? All right, give it up for Patrick Rose, everybody. Give it up for Bradley Cooper. I was raised religious, but I decided to have sex for the first time this year. About to do it again one day. I think virgin is kind of cool though. That's a word that defines you. There's no name for a guy that's had sex once. Patrick? I'm glad I'm not a virgin, but there's a part of me that's worried because now I don't have a fun fact for corporate icebreakers. The first time I had sex, I came in a condom while I was putting it on. But my ex-girlfriend never complained. She was a real soldier. She did receive a dishonorable discharge. But we're good now. I thank her for her service. Now that I'm in my sex-having days, I do find that condoms are extremely expensive. Probably the biggest investment I've ever made in terms of price per second. Sex is weird. It's the only activity where you just say what you're doing while you're doing it. You're like, fuck. I've never been at my desk like, work. I think I'm gonna work. Any weed smokers here? Yeah? Ever get so high while watching a movie you forget what genre it is? I had tears in my eyes watching this Vietnam War documentary. Then I realized it was Tropic Thunder. I got so high watching Schindler's List that I tried to skip to season 2. Season 2 is actually a lot darker. Schindler has a change of heart and sends him back. I don't really like watching porn. I find it kind of unrealistic. All the videos are longer than 15 seconds. I saw one video that was 3 hours. After getting out of my shower all pruny, I decided that is too long. It's like not even porn anymore. That's an episode of Mythbusters. Bust they did. I saw a porn ad that said, "Tired of masturbating alone?" Nope. I think we've all masturbated to things we're not proud of. This guy knows what I'm talking about. For me, it involves my grandma. My grandma had this cartoon breast exam tutorial in her shower. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have done it, but it shouldn't have been there. Thank God that thing was laminated. 50% of airline pilots admit to falling asleep while flying. Meanwhile, 0% of 9/11 terrorists fell asleep at the wheel. Which is crazy, because there's no way they got a good night's sleep on September 10th. I can't sleep if I have a dentist appointment the next day. Imagine how bad that would have been if they fell asleep at the wheel. They might have crashed the plane. Children toys for adults is becoming a big market. We have anti-anxiety coloring books. We have collectible action figures. What's not as big is adult toys for children. My 6-year-old niece did not like the Dora the Explorer dildo. She just uses it as a unicorn horn. But unicorn horns don't have veins. I'm not gay, but you probably wouldn't believe that if you were at my middle school sleepovers. We'd always have penis measuring competitions. It was so dumb because it was the same group of us every time, so the same guy would always win. Dad. Life isn't fair. And I know that's true because they sell 50-count packs of condoms. Oh my God, for me that would become a family heirloom. I'm dating a Mexican girl now, and I asked her, what's the most romantic thing I could say during sex? She said, tú eres el amor de mi vida. Cuando te miro en los ojos, veo todo nuestro futuro juntos. Yo nunca te dejaré. Bitch, I'm supposed to say that in 3 seconds? It translates to, ooh, your pussy's wet. I'm the baby of my family. So my parents were very relaxed with me growing up. Like I didn't even have to close my eyes during sex scenes. Just had to hold the camera steady. I'm too uncomfortable to choke women, like even when they beg for it. Grandma was in pain, but I didn't want to be the one to do it. All right, that's my time. Thank you all. Come on, guys, give it up one more time for Patrick Rose, everybody. You actually failed the mission. You were supposed to say bad comedy. You actually made everyone laugh. So up next we have Ty Marsh. Give it up for Ty Marsh, everybody. Great hair, dude.
Do those gloves work in the winter, or are you just kind of freezing for the fashion?
Both.
All right, I'll take that. How are we doing on the live stream? We have any live people?
No.
Fuck. Don't get off stage and come back on later. Okay, sorry, I'm being professional. Jimmy Carter. Oh wait, no, Jimmy Carter's alive. His wife died last week. Are you aware of this? No one knows. No one cares about Jimmy Carter's wife. You're the only person to nod yes. I've been doing this show for a week. No one cares about Jimmy Carter's wife. But she died last week. Jimmy Carter is still alive. Jimmy Carter went to hospice care last February. He's still alive. Jimmy Carter's wife went to hospice care last week. She died the next day. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you have a relative who you need to put into hospice care, bring them to Jimmy Carter's hospice care. It's way better than his wife's hospice care. His wife's, I don't know what they were doing at the wife's hospice care to kill her in a day. I don't know how. They did so well with Jimmy. Have you seen him? He looks like a fucking zombie. He looks like he should have been dead 20 years ago. I don't know, I'm sure they gave him like food and medicine and they loved him. What did they do to his what? Did they put her in a wheelchair and like shove her down a hill? I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's a bad. That tag doesn't work. Shoving an old woman down a hill. It's not very funny. Oh, where did what is it, Tommy? He looks like Ben Bailey, right? I wanted to, because he looked like Bradley Cooper, spot like a dead ringer. Take a look, Bradley Cooper, very attractive. And he looks like, you know, Ben Bailey, Cash Cab. You guys know Cash Cab? That was the best show ever. I don't know. I'll ask him when he comes back if he's related. I have other jokes I'll do, sure. I have a girlfriend, she started teaching pre-K 3 about a month ago. And at the first day after school, she comes back and she's like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, these kids that they don't listen, they don't know how to communicate, they hit each other. Okay, you signed up for a job at pre-K3, like they're 4 years old. Why are you complaining? It's kind of like if you were a construction worker and they hired you to build a high-rise and you show up to the job site day one and you're like, where the fuck is the high-rise? Like, no, you have to build the high-rise. I have to build? I thought it would be here. I thought I was just going to watch that. No, you have to. Are you related to Ben Bailey? We love that joke. Are you? Tommy, right?
Tommy.
What's your last name? Is it Bailey?
It's actually Tom.
Oh, sorry. Tom Bailey?
It's cool. Yes.
Is it actually?
No.
Oh, fuck, I got so hyped. So you don't know Cash Cab? You're not related to that guy?
I know Cash Cab. I don't know who Tom Bailey is, but I do know Cash Cab.
You don't know who Tom Bailey is?
No.
You're Tom Bailey.
Very similar to
You're very similar looking to Ben Bailey. That's not really a joke, that's just more of an observation for sitting all night. And I thought I'd say it. There's a roast here? Can he come?
Yeah.
And I'll do the Ben Bailey bit, and we'll all have a fun time.
I'm ready.
All right, we'll be here. Okay. Are you guys seeing they're everywhere. You're seeing like the kidnapped Israeli ads, right? It's very sad. You're seeing it and like raising money for Israel. Someone put up a new poster on my blog, raising money for Israel. It was not at all what I was expecting. This poster was raising money for the Israeli Olympic bobsledding team, which like, read the room. Israeli Olympic bobsledding team. We're not focused on bobs. There's bigger things going on than your fake sport. There's kidnapped people or whatever in tunnels in Gaza, and they're like, yeah, but we have practice at 8 in the morning. We got to get going. The 2026 Olympics are right around the corner. They're not right around the corner. It's 3 years away. Wouldn't you wait a couple months for this thing to cool over before asking money for your fake sport? It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, at least currently you do that. It's fun. I don't even know what bobsledding is. I've been doing this show for a month, haven't looked it up. Don't know what bobsledding is. People say cool runnings. And then okay. That's a movie on bobsledding, I don't know. You gotta feel bad for the Israeli Olympic bobsledding team. Like, they're not making any money right now. Like, no one's donating money. They're donating money to the IDF. No one's giving money to the Israeli bobsledding team. But nobody's giving money to the Palestinian bobsledding team. They're fucked. You see them in 2026, they're gonna have a bad performance. They're gonna be really bad. All right, that joke stinks, I'll work on it. How much time are we doing? Just kind of up to me. I'll do one more joke and then shut the fuck up. I'll do two more jokes. Okay. This isn't fun. Don't laugh at this. I was in the car with my boss. We're driving around. It's totally quiet. He turns to me and he says, do you remember the whole George Floyd thing? What, am I an asshole? Yeah, I recall. I remember the giant cataclysmic event. Do you not remember the George Floyd thing? Is that slip in your mind somehow? Like, I don't know how a boss could ask such a simple question. Like, imagine you're an employer, which is going to be a stretch for about all of us in this room. But imagine you're an employer, and you ask your employee, do you remember the whole George Floyd thing? And they say no. You got to fire that guy. That guy's an idiot. That's like 1973. And you're like, do you remember that whole moon landing thing? I'm like, no, I don't recall. You don't recall the moon landing? My girlfriend saw an advertisement on the subway the other day for the Museum of Sex. Has anyone been to the Museum of Sex here? Yeah, no one's been. I asked, no one's ever been. They're still open. It's very annoying. She saw the ad, she's like, oh, we should definitely go. It'll like save our sex life. Which first off, like, that doesn't feel great, save our sex life. I think our sex life's perfect. I'm batting 1,000 over here. I'm doing great. Coming every time. I don't know what your big problem is. She's like, yeah. I'm like, I don't really see how this is going to work. How is going to the Museum of Sex going to save our sex life? Like, I want to sit around and be like, babe, we can go to all the museums you want. I'm still going to come immediately. Like, it doesn't matter. We can go to the Guggenheim. It's going to be the same. We can go to the Met. It's still going to be the same thing. All right. I've taken up enough time. Thank you very much.
Wow, what a surprise. Sex jokes. You don't hear enough of those. Comics are famous for not having sex. I don't know if anyone knows that. Not me. Yeah, got a little arrogant there for a sec. I was gonna say just why am I taller than everybody here? Is it just me? I guess it is. All right. Up next, Tom G.
How's everyone doing? Well, my name is Tom G. I put a fake name, that's not my real name. Gotcha. No, I'm joking, my real name is Tom. And just start with G. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Welcome to the show. This is my first open mic of all time. I say that every time. But it really, it's like my second and third. See, I just even have to write down my head just in case I forget anything. So you know I'm not lying. Anyway, have you guys ever seen a Robert De Niro movie? You guys know who Robert De Niro is? You know? Oh, you do? It's so weird. It's so weird. Most people don't know. I saw this Robert De Niro movie the other night, and the thing is, he does the same type of acting in every movie. Did you guys notice this? He was in this new movie where there's Indians, and he's like, you disrespected him a little bit. You know, you disrespect. And then he's in that other movie, Goodfellas, and he's like, you disrespected him a little bit. He's always saying the same thing in every movie. He's never changes. He's always Robert De Niro. You know, he's not a good actor like Al Pacino. He's just Robert De Niro in every movie. But you know what I like about him is that he always says the opposite of what he's thinking. You know, so he's like, hey, we should get this guy a birthday cake. I really love this guy. And then he kills that guy the next day. In Goodfellas, you know? So I've been trying this in my own life, you know, trying to do the opposites. And it's actually been working. You know, the other night I was waiting for the train to go home. Q train to Coney Island. It's a pretty dangerous line. They're all dangerous. So I'm waiting for the train and this guy comes up to me. He's like, hey, give me your money, man. And I'm like, oh shit, this is the perfect time to try this opposite thing. So I'm like, no, you give me your money, man. And it worked, he just ran away. I was like, oh shit, there might be something to this. So the other night, I'm out with this new girl, my new girlfriend. And the waiter brings the check, and as he's putting it down, I'm like, you know what? I usually pay, but I'm gonna do the opposite this time. I'm gonna try something totally different. And I'm like, no, don't do it. And he's like, as he's putting it down, I'm like, don't do it. And he doesn't put it down. I'm like, hold on, this is really working, you know? My friend is a dean at a high school. You guys know what deans are? They tell people to go to class, and they're like the enforcer of the school. So my friend is a dean. He was a gym teacher for 25 years, and now they promoted him to a dean. So he's a dean at a rough high school in Brooklyn. So the other day, he told me this story how he sees these two girls hanging out on the staircase in the middle of class. So he comes up to them and he's like, excuse me, ladies, it's time to go to class. You know, I'm the dean. It's time to go to class. And they turn around and they say, you know what? Fuck you, mind your own business, fucking dean. And you know what he says? I swear to God, he says, okay, ladies, have a nice day. He's scared to say anything to them because of this new PC age. You know, what do you guys think about this? He's scared to say something. If it was me, I would have done the opposite. I would have said, oh yeah? Pull it out! Pull it out, bitch! Alright, you guys don't get that. Anyway, what do we have next? Things are getting expensive. I was always living by myself. Now I'm with a girlfriend. I go out to eat. Now it's ×2. I order one pasta, now it's 2 pastas. It's always everything. We take an Uber, it's on my card now. She takes an Uber somewhere, it's on my card now. Everything's doubled now. So it's getting very fucking expensive. You guys ever deal with this? You guys know? No girlfriends? You don't deal with this. Thank you, yes. So yeah, it's getting very expensive. And it was much funnier when I thought about it earlier in my head, but I guess I'll tell you guys the other one. Listen, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to stop right here actually, because my other jokes that I was gonna tell you guys are a little too funny for this, and I know this is the bad comedy, so let me just stop on a high note now while I'm ahead, and I'm gonna stop right now. And if you guys wanna catch me next time, catch me here next time, okay? So please, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Tom Gordon. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. That's really it. That's it. I'm back. Thank you.
I guess that's what happens after you get roasted by one of the other comics.
That's what happens.
No, I get replaced as host. But no worries.
Thank you.
I've never heard of a comic applauding for himself before. You only find this at a bad comedy mic, hence the name. Woo! Okay, guys. Yeah, no judgment here. Bad jokes are welcome, especially if you are the bad joke. Up next, we have Kyle Patterson. You're not related to Camper Patterson, right? You're white. I don't think so. All right. Appreciate it. You were actually like the first person to say my name correctly. It's all Patterson. Something different. How's everyone doing? Yeah, a bunch of good comedians in here and some collateral damage. All right, cool. So, speaking of current events, Spotify Wrapped just came out. So yeah, Spotify Wrapped season. I follow a lot of people on Instagram, and I saw multiple girls start posting about like, oh my god, like this is so accurate. It's like, yeah, it's data. It's 100% accurate. That's how it works. So I'm coming to realize that I only have like 3 passwords in my head for everything my entire life. If I get hacked, my life is gone. But I don't know, how many passwords do you have? Like, do you typically like just have like 1 or 2, or is it like, yeah, just like 2? Yeah, what are they?
Charlie.
Got it. All right, I'm writing that one down. That one you can remember. No, I was talking to my mom last month about the Netflix password. I was like, what's a Netflix password? This is not a joke. She was like, oh yeah, it's Wuhan, China 1. Like, Mom, I know they did, but the past is in the past. So I'm new to New York here. I've been here for like about 4 months. Yeah, love the city. Fantastic city. My doctor said that I needed to inhale more exhaust, so came here. And I gotta say, like, I moved here because it's pretty much like what you do in your 20s, Like, I like to live each stage of my life, like, kind of like I was portrayed in the movies, Like in high school, I was watching all the high school movies, Breakfast Club, High School Musical, things like that, just to really like hype me out about that stage in life. College, same thing. American Pie, things like that, to like really just hype me out about like that stage. And then now that I'm here living in New York City, I just watch like exclusively 9/11 footage. So I don't know what that says about me. I have more jokes on that. But I also don't have a memory. So I'm from North Carolina. Moved here like 4 months ago, and North Carolina is an interesting place. There's a lot of like southern sayings in North Carolina. Like I was talking to my grandma, and she said that this person was talking so much bullshit that 2 grown men couldn't stand over it and shake hands. I'm like, damn, that's got some power behind it. And I was talking to this other person, a friend here in New York, and they had this other saying where it started to rain when we were hanging out while the sun was up. And she was like, oh, looks like the devil's beating his wife again. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the devil has a husband. No, North Carolina is an interesting place. It's mediocre in everything. Like, it's got a bit of everything, but it's not good at anything, It's like the 3-in-1 shampoo of states, It's just, there's not a whole lot going on, but it's much better to be here. I've been going on a lot of dates. A lot of people talk about like the New York City dating scene. New to it, it's a cool place. I've noticed a lot of girls talking about like, oh, like what the kids would look like, like, oh, to have your eyes or your nose or whatever, my hair. It's like a lot of people think about like what their kids are gonna look like, but like I'm over here just like knowing that my kids are gonna wonder what I look like. I will say though, my kids have to adhere to 2 wishes. They're required to do this. The first one is that they need to spread my remains across the city. I love the city. That's my death wish. I want my remains spread across the city. And then the second wish is that I don't want to be cremated. So, thank you for getting that one.
So I recently found this out. This is a true fact. Washington Square Park is built over a burial ground, which granted like a lot of New York is, but Washington Square Park was like a whole mass grave back in the day. Which is crazy to think about because like when you think about like ghosts, you kind of think about like a lone like countryside home where there's like no one else around. You don't really think about like a Manhattan city block or like Washington Square Park, which is crazy because like I've only been here for 4 months and I've like encountered a ton of ghosts and my Tinder radius isn't even that large. I'm scrapping that one. Okay. So the Las Vegas Sphere, kind of a cool thing, right? Pretty sick. So one interesting fact about it that is not interesting at all is that they've only been playing U2 since they opened, exclusively. Why? Like, I feel like U2 just like did a deal with the devil or like the Illuminati, and like they're just like the Illuminati's just trying hard to like make people like it's like you did sell a soul, like we gotta push you hard. It's either that or they came pre-installed with the Sphere. One or the other, I don't know. But I'll leave you just with one other joke. It's not my joke, it's a friend's joke, but I'm gonna steal it anyway. What's the difference between humans and bullets? Humans miss John Lennon. All right, thank you.
I really thank Kylie Patterson. I got it wrong the second time, my fault. Who knew this mic was called Bad Fathers Comedy Mic, actually? That was you were mentioning?
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like I was the only one who got that. Up next we have the all-famous, all-knowing Ashley Brooke Cohen, everybody. She performs at Eastville a lot of the times, and it's going to be a special treat. Everybody, give it up for Ashley Brooke Cohen.
I don't like that setup. That was all-knowing. That makes me seem very intimidating. I'm actually not. I actually like literally need a microphone to talk to people. Like public speaking, I think that's one of like the #1 fears. Like group of 4, you guys. Public speaking, thoughts on it? Could you guys do this?
No.
That's the thing. That's what makes me different from you guys, because I'm really great with public speaking, honestly. It's just private speaking. That's what I have a problem with. So anyway, the question I want to ask you guys is, did you see the red carpet outside? Did you guys see it? There's a little red carpet outside with those little red ropes. Just want to know if you didn't even see it? They didn't even see it. Did the rest of you guys see it? A couple of people did. I'm just asking is because I bought it and I want to make sure that people saw it. So that was my big contribution. Actually, it was Russell's, but we're doing this feminist work relationship where I actually the one that pays for everything. So that's what you need, Tom. You need the woman to pay for you. It exists. I'm living it. You did?
I'm gonna try that.
You are. You should. It's actually, honestly, the reverse is more fun. It's more fun when someone pays everything for me. It was great. I shouldn't say that as a woman, but if you think a little less of me, I'd say, you know what? You can still believe women, as in this woman, that having more money and not spending it on someone else is a pretty good feeling. Anyway, so back to what I was saying before. So I do like this more than private speaking. Basically, I just want to tell my sister that, yeah, I wasn't alone all day. I wasn't just lying in bed. I was at a bar with all my friends. And I can pretend you guys are my friends. I know this is a bit one-sided. Group of 4, are you guys all friends? How do you guys know each other?
College.
College friends. How are you guys are still in college, or how long has it been since college, if you don't mind? 2 years? Okay. All right, but that's about that's a lot. That's a long time. And you guys are still hanging out. That's so great. Give it up for this group of 4 friends. You guys, I'm so jealous. What's it like having friends? What's it like? You guys seem to be having a good time.
because, because Carolyn, right? I believe. Caroline. Great. So what you were saying before is just like, oh, what do you do when your friend has an ugly baby? I'd say you just don't have a friend and you don't have to worry about what to say when she gets pregnant. Beat the system. I was a loner, I think my entire life. I remember like in like elementary school, I would go directly to the swings during recess. And one of my teachers like noticed this and like intervened and was just like, hey, Ashley, come over here. And then she like took me to like a little group of like other people in my class and like introduced me to them. And I was just like, I know who they are, I just don't want to talk to them. Yeah, and then literally after the teacher left, and she's like, okay, yeah, you're good, you're gonna be with them now. I was just like, nope, and then I went back to the swings. I was so great at 6 years old. And then I just lived that way forever. But the thing is, so playgrounds. So the swings are the only thing I could do on a playground because the jungle gym things, I'm afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling. Not about it. You are nodding. Whether you like to contribute anything? Yes, okay. It's scary, you guys. I'm like 2 feet tall and that's like 10 feet high. Not about risking my life over this. And then what's the other one? Monkey bars. That's a classic. Monkey bars. I didn't know that you're preparing us for the military here. And honestly, to this day, I do not have the arm strength to do monkey bars. Ever. I think I tried it a few times. I was like, okay, I'll get over my fear of heights little by little, try dangling myself off of this plastic thing, and I could not move my other arm. I was just like holding it to one arm, and I was just like, I can't do it. I can never have the arm strength to do it. And that's not really funny, I guess. That's just more like, I'm bad at being physically fit. I don't know, I was gonna say I'm bad at sports, but monkey bars is not a sport. I don't think recess counts as a sport. I am trying though. I am trying to better myself, kind of. I joined a gym. That's the first thing of building arm strength is you join a gym. The second step is going to the gym. So far I have went once. It's been a few weeks. I'm just letting that gym membership dwindle away. So, okay, so step 2 is going to the gym. But I think I just joined the wrong one. Turns out gyms are made for tall, bulkier people than me. So, I mean, I'm not that short, I'm 5'3", but like still, my arms are pretty small. So like Russell, do you remember the name of that machine? Of the arm thing? Anyway, he was there, he's also my personal trainer because I can't afford one, calling you out. Basically, there's a machine where you hold a thing and then you like move your arm, and there's supposed to be a elbow pad on it. Do you guys, anyone, I wish I had like a PowerPoint thing to show you a picture, sorry. You can look up later, arm thing, and then like you pull on it. But the thing is, my arms were too short and it could not reach the elbow pad, so I was like pulling even more because I couldn't rest my arm on anything because it wasn't adjustable and was not made for me. That's not the only problem with the gym. The other problem is I joined the one that had like a really like sexy woman on it doing a pose that I am also not physically capable of doing. You guys might have seen it. You guys might be members of it. I don't know. You guys are really pretty, so that's why I'm like, maybe you're just a part of it because I thought that was supposed to be aspirational, that picture, poster. Turns out it was a dress code and everyone already looked like her, so that's why I'm pretty sure you guys already are in that gym. And I don't know, I feel like just like a balloon animal among stick figures there. I need the gym that has not a sexy model. I need a gym that has the Pillsbury Doughgirl on the outside. That's the one I belong to. It doesn't even have to be a gym. Honestly, I just want a Pillsbury Doughgirl store because I'd be the model for that. And I could give myself a job. I'm trying to find a good way to end this because you really set people's expectations really high. And I don't know how else I could be all-knowing. Like, who says that? I wish I was a guy. I guess. I mean, actually, no, that's a waste too much responsibility. I would not want to be a god. Like, like that new Disney movie Wish. Any of you guys even care to see it? It's just like about granting people's wishes. Basically, the guy's a god granting people's wishes, and like, oh my god, I could never do all that much paperwork to do. And so, thanks for coming. Also, I very much appreciate it. Was this bad enough? I guess, is this bad enough of an ending that I just keep lingering on and on? This is why I feel it. All right, here we go.
Everybody give it up for Ashley Brooke Cohen. I think you hit your mark on the bad comedy part at the end. But you still got a round of applause somehow, so we're gonna have to change that. Nobody applauds for next time he's here. It's a bad way to end the show for bad comedy. So yeah, that was the show, guys. Thank you for coming to Bad Comedy. This isn't over yet. Wait, hold your horses, okay? We have a speed round going on. We're gonna yell out a topic, and then you're gonna get a minute. Megan, if you please help have the timer ready. Cool. You guys ever done this before?
No.
You want to become some new time comics, guys? Yeah, all languages are welcome. You can speak in any language you want. It's fine that we don't understand you. We'll still laugh.
Nobody understands.
Okay. All right. No, I asked him if he wanted to go up on stage earlier, and he said no because he doesn't speak English well. And I'm like, come on, man. It's no judgment zone. Kind of like Planet Fitness, where I train Ashley at. She's saving $150 an hour on me. So yeah. Do we have any hands for who wants to go up first for the speed round? Remind me your name, Patrick. Wait. Kylie Patterson. I'm just gonna keep messing that up on purpose because this is the Bad Comedy Mic. Alright. Wait, guys, pick a topic for Kyle. And just name some things out. Abortion. Dinosaur. You could pick dinosaurs or abortion, or you could have dinosaur abortion. It's up to you. Yeah, honestly, dinosaurs might be the safer one. Dinosaurs. All right. Spell pterodactyl. I don't know. I could not fact check you right now. Okay, I will say this thing about dinosaurs. I think, so like, it doesn't really matter what I believe in life, you know, the meaning, all that stuff. No matter what you fucking believe, it's crazy, because if you don't believe in God or anything, you believe in fucking dinosaurs, which are just big-ass lizards that hung around Earth for millions of years before us. Like, that's just as crazy as a dude in the sky, like, just looking down and be like, hell, you know? It's just as insane. Like, and the fact that we still have them. Crocodiles are dinosaur chickens. We eat dinosaurs. Are we better than dinosaurs because we eat them? Yeah, I like to think so. We kind of won the Earth. Yeah, that meteor knew what it was doing. Any other one topic? That's it for 1 minute? How much time do we have? Woo! Here we go. Pick a topic. Okay, we got Sandy Rogers up next. Pick a topic for Sandy Rogers. Randomly. Anybody?
I got some.
Winter. Anybody else? Okay, winter it is.
Fuck winter. I don't like it, even though I love snowboard. So, I'm not going to talk about winter. I'm going to talk about how beautiful winter is. I love the snowflakes. Damn, that was cold. I hate this. This is so stupid. I don't even know why people do this. This is a terrible job. Winter. I can just say it a few times and then I can bide my time. So, speaking of winter, how many people in there, I'll give them a round of applause, how many people here live in New York City? See that? That's how you get free claps. Who likes milkshakes? They're kind of like winter. Anybody? Shake Shack? Ah, there you go. Applause. You just lie to them and tell them they're laughing at your joke. So winter is a bitch. It's not fun to be outside in the cold. So do you get a chance to give someone a coat? Don't think that's a joke. Do that. That's a good move. Oh, damn. That was quick. All right, thank you.
I can't believe your set was better when I was improvised. Crazy, even though you improvised the first time too. I guess everybody, next time he goes on stage, everybody give him a topic. That's probably a better idea. Up next, do we have any hands? Who wants to go up next? Okay, Carolyn Martin. Everyone name a topic. Check them out. Check them out.
Taxes.
Taxes. All right, Carolyn. Talk about taxes and why Uncle Sam hates us all.
I got email about TurboTax today because that's how I do my taxes. And every year I'm scared I'm going to accidentally commit tax fraud because I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just, clicking things in and I'm like hoping it's right. I kind of hate that we have to give our money to the government. I'm a Democrat, but I don't want to pay my money because I don't make that much. Do you guys have jobs? What do you guys do? Finance. Okay, you're smart. Okay. Anyone else?
Comedy.
Anyone a full-time comic up here? Yeah. How long have you been doing comedy for? Too long. How long is too long? Oh shit. Okay. Damn, that's impressive. I have nothing to say about taxes, but I found out from my friend the other day. My birthday was a few weekends ago, and we were doing poppers at the bar because my one friend who's gay brought them, and they're really fun. And then my friend's like, yeah, you guys got kicked out because you guys got caught doing poppers at Spring Lounge. And I was like, holy shit, that's where my poppers went. They took them away from me. So yeah, if you guys are doing poppers at the bar, be like a little discreet. It's like not illegal, but like it's like not as bad as cocaine. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys.
Wow, it's not every day I don't get a handshake from a woman on stage. Everybody give it up for Carolyn Martin for taxes. Yeah. Did you have to pay taxes on those poppers?
Probably. I got them at a bodega.
Oh, okay. Bodegas charging that. Sometimes I'll walk into a bodega and they'll just like add an extra 8% to the 8% that they're charging for what I'm buying, and I have to check them. And I'm like, no, the beer was $2 last week. It's not $2.50 now. I don't know what's happening. So up next, Hans. Who's up next? Ty Marsh. Oh, Patrick, forgive me for that. We'll get your name right next time. This is bad comedy, after all. Everybody give it up for Patrick Rose. Give a topic. Topics? Sweatshirts.
Sex again.
Santa.
Oh, you got a lot of topics. You got a lot of fans here, boy.
SantaCon.
Santa.
Oh, even more. Okay, Santa Claus.
It's a SantaCon.
Santa Con. What'd you say? Okay, and what did you said sex?
Again.
And you said, huh?
Feet finder.
Feet Finder? Is that a grinder app? Is that an app for like foot
Just look
fetishes?
it up. Just look it up.
Okay, do you want to talk about all three of them, or do you want to choose one? It's up to you, man.
I can always remember all three of them.
Awesome, he doesn't remember any of them. That's why they call this bad comedy, guys.
I think Santa was one of them. Santa reminds me of my dad because they both raped me when I was younger. Santa was played by the role of my dad. Yeah, so we're gonna find a way to bring this back to sex. That's all I have. Christmas is coming up. I don't know what to ask for. I feel like opening presents is like the worst present you could ever get, right? To act like you care about what you're opening. Maybe that's relatable, maybe not. Santa. Where do you think the name Santa comes from? It doesn't sound English, right? Santa. Is it Sanskrit? Well, fuck you for having an answer to that question. Alright, that's my time. Thank you.
You got it.
Santa. More sex, you guys want more sex jokes? That was a joke in and of itself. I don't know if I have one lined up. Is my time up yet?
5 seconds.
So 5 seconds? Oh my god, I could have done another sex joke. I had time.
That was Patrick Rose, right? Is that the name right? Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna mess that one up. I mean, you could have said something like Dildos are too short. I don't know. Just thinking of something. Is Ty still around?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody give it up for Ty Marsh. Name a topic. Give me some topics.
Christian Slater lookalikes.
Christian Slater.
I've gotten that. Was that you yelling about Loki? Well, you said look like
And Adam Levine
I've
from
got
Maroon
that.
5 is here. You gotta have something.
we all look like. You look like Bradley Cooper, Ben Bailey. Who do you look like?
I don't have any.
No, he's
You look
got,
like someone.
I see more Maroon 5.
Oh yeah, you could definitely be.
He's
Adam
definitely
Levine.
No, he's rude about it.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I've never listened to Maroon 5 because I'm not a fucking loser. That thing sucks. Do you actually not speak a lot of English, or is he just being racist? I really want to know. Really? Okay. All right, that's good. I thought it was wild. Jesus. Can I leave?
50 seconds.
50?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Shoelaces. 50 seconds left.
Shoelaces.
Condoms.
Don't you hate when you have to tie it and there's a lot of people and you have to tie it and you're like, I don't want to tie it. There's a lot of people. That's the joke. I don't know what you're going to do with shoelaces. That's not the era.
Yeah.
Can I leave it yet? What's up?
Cardigans.
Cardigan. I don't actually know. I know cardigans from like Dumb and Dumber. They're like, pull over. They're driving like, pull over. It's like, oh, thanks, but it's a cardigan. But I don't know what a cardigan is. Is this a cardigan?
Like, dude, I thought that's what it was.
Is that this? Do you guys know? Because you're women and you might
That's the
know.
police. Cardigan's like a sweater.
A small sweater? I don't know. He'd be, is that it? What is that?
That's not a cardigan.
What is that?
It's like what Crafties wear.
That's just a jacket.
It's like
Mr. Rogers.
We're gonna do some more words that I know. Is my time up yet? Thank God.
I don't think we had Tom G up here yet, have we? You up here? Give me my topic. Give Tom G a topic. Do not hold back. Give me the worst possible topic you can come up with. The hardest shit ever. This is bad comedy, guys. Come on. Horrible. Horrible. This is tough.
I'm gonna bomb either way. So it doesn't matter. All right. Maroon 5 is a great band. Actually, more than once, maybe about 10 times in my life, I got referred to as the guy from Maroon 5. What's his name? Adam Levine. No, that's not even. That's like a Bee Gees song I just sang. That's not Maroon 5. So you guys like Maroon 5? I don't know why everyone's talking to this group here. They're not talking to the comedians. They're just talking to this group. Crowd work. So you guys like Maroon 5? What do you think of Maroon 5? Please answer me. I have like 30 seconds left. I just have to finish. What? First album? What's their best song ever? I'll sing it right now. She will be loved. She will be loved. Adam Levine. Is that this one? No? Not good? 10 seconds. Adam Levine, Maroon 5. 5 seconds. All right, thanks guys very much. Thank you.
Wow, he killed that shit. You guys gave Carm's topic. Yeah, we're gonna have to start changing this thing to good comedy sooner or later. And last but not least, you guessed it, Ashley Brookover. Give her a tougher one. Give her your tougher one. Come on, guys. Name some things out.
Ooh, 1983 Olympics.
Oh, I don't think you're a sports fan.
I don't even know if
I know nothing about my sports myself. 1983 Olympics. Aren't you from like the 90s? 99? 98.
Fortune tellers.
Don't do the Olympics.
Wait, was there a 1983 Olympics? Isn't it every 4 years? How is that even possible? Like, not a joke. I'm actually, I don't know why this is happening also. I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. I don't even care. We're just gonna keep going. Wait, 1983. Was there actually an Olympics?
No.
Wait, I'm so okay.
84.
Honestly, you could have fooled me. I'm just about to say, yeah, I think I read an article on that and like pretended to know what it is. So it's good that I actually didn't go through with that. What was the other one? Fortune tellers? Can someone tell me the future of the next Olympics? That doesn't even go together. Like, it's like, oh, so I can make some bets on it and maybe win money. I don't know. What would it be in the 1983 Olympics? I feel like that's something out of like 1984 where they like force some other kind of dystopian kind of Olympics, maybe. literature references. How much time do you have, Megan? 10?
Orwellian.
Orwellian. Ooh, big vocab word in the back. Yeah, who would have thought? Orwellian Olympics. Now that gets you going. Isn't that such a good way to end the show? Orwellian Olympics. Who would have thought? A fortune teller would have thought. Bam.
Alright guys, that was beautiful, beautiful.
Good job.
This was the fullest crowd we had for Bad Comedy. I'm kind of impressed with you guys tonight. Follow us on Instagram at Bad Comedy NYC. The more likes you give us, the more people that'll show up to see your horrible jokes. And yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing. Thanks to co-producer or producer, because our producer didn't show up, so now you're the producer. There's a roast happening on Fridays between 6 and 8. And bring your friends, bring your comedy, rivals. It'll be me as the judge. I'll be wearing a robe and having a gavel. You'll get to roast each other for 5 minutes. You each get, it's more like 6 minutes, 2 minutes each round. And it's a lot of fun, guys, if you show up to that. Oh yeah, and follow us also at Comedy Justice on Instagram. Thank you guys so much. I've been Russell Stoner. I appreciate everyone for being here. It's been great. Thank you.
Good job, Stoner.
Yeah. Bad Comedy NYC.
I'm not gonna go back. Good to see you guys. Yes. I never